Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Morning Markets on Tuesday, the 26th of May. Hope you all had an enjoyable long weekend, back recharged and ready to go for another week. A couple of things that we've been discussing this morning. Obviously, we didn't have the direction from either the UK or the US markets yesterday. UK closed for a bank holiday, the US closed for Memorial Day. What did we have? We saw performance in Europe, a strong performance from European equity markets yesterday, with the Euro Stoxx 50 up over 2%. And that's fed into Asian markets, where we have the Japanese equity market leading the way today, up over 2%. That's driven by an improvement in sentiment. Where does that improvement come from? The removal of the state of emergency that was introduced to deal with COVID-19 in a number of regions in Japan. Again, speaking to that narrative that we've been discussing over the past number of weeks, sentiment's important. Key drivers of sentiment at this point is around what's happening with COVID-19 and also what's happening in the US-Chinese relationship. In the US-China relationship, we discussed a number of points just coming out of the NPC, the National People's Congress in China. President Xi stressing the need for ongoing cooperation, which is interesting when you sort of take a step back and you look at the rhetoric that's going back and forth between the US and China at this point in time. I think one of the interesting things that we have been observing, however, over the past number of trading sessions is the Chinese renminbi trading weaker in its daily fixing, so back above 7 to the US dollar. That's one of the levers that China can easily pull to show where they have intent, i.e. to weaken the currency, continue to maintain Chinese competitiveness. That's been a source of long-term issues and disputes between the US and China, so that's something that is worth continuing to monitor. Turning to the week ahead, we have a number of speeches from various different central bankers. That'll be important to watch. I think particularly the discussion with President Lagarde from the ECB, given the ongoing dynamic that the ECB have to deal with the ruling from the German Constitutional Court at the beginning of the month. So that'll be interesting to see if that's discussed and mentioned when she speaks later this week. That's it for today. Please join me again tomorrow. Thank you.